top of the day to you. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're here. Got my arm all iced down, ready to go, headed to the airport. I got places to go, things to do. Anyway, wanted to talk to you about today something very important. Look, it's super important to set your goals, what I like to call targets. Most people would call goals. I can go deep, super deep into that. We won't do that today. We don't have time to do that today. But yes, targets and goals are extremely important. It's great to have in mind what it is that you're trying to go out there and accomplish and where you're trying to end up and what you want things to look like and how you want things to progress. It's very important to have some idea of where it is that you're going and details that are in your mind. That's very, very important. But what's most important along that is to not marry the outcome. There's so much of the outcome that you cannot control. Okay? The output of the thing that you're after is something that you cannot control. If you want to make X amount of dollars this year, you can't force that to happen. There are some things that are outside of your control that need to happen in order for you to do that. Okay? So like if you're in sales and you need to sell 100 widgets to make $200,000, you cannot force 100 people to buy one of those widgets in order for you to make $200,000, even though $200,000 might be your goal. It might be your target. So it's important to have that target. But what's most important is not the output, it is the input. Because you don't have control of the output, you have ultimate control of the input. You have control of the input. So what I would encourage you to do is to marry the process and not the result. If you have the attitude that you're going to feel successful and be happy when fill in the blank, X, Y, Z, when you marry this person or you have X amount of children or you have so much money in the bank or a certain income level or a certain title or a certain job or a certain car or a certain house, you fill in the blank, that is a recipe for absolute misery. And if you reflect in your life about the things that you wanted so bad in the past that you actually got, it was cool for like a week, right? It eventually, the new wore off and it just became just a thing, right? You had that car you really, really wanted for months or years. You finally got it and it's awesome. And then, next thing you know, like you're not even washing it anymore and like taking care of it because it's just, it loses its flavor a little bit. Look, there's nothing wrong with setting targets and going after those things, but fall in love with the input. Fall in love with every day judging yourself on, hey, did you give your best today? Did you get after it today? Did you make progress today? Did you instill the habits that you want to acquire over time today? Did you implement today? Did you move your health, your finances, your family forward today? Those are the inputs that you can drive. You can drive how many calls you make. You can drive whether you go to the gym or not. You can drive what you put into your mouth. Those are the inputs. You have full control over that. Fall in love with that way more than the output. I tell people all the time that are trying to lose weight, I'm like, quit looking at the dang scale. If you do the right activities, you are going to lose weight. If you're overweight, that is. Okay, if you're overweight and you need to lose some weight, you got 50 pounds you need to lose. I promise you, if you do the right things, you are going to lose weight. You do not need to look at a scale. If you drink enough water, if you do enough exercises, if you eat the right things, you are going to lose weight. You don't need to look at a scale in order to confirm that. Your body weight will fluctuate drastically based on water weight, based on the last time that you ate, based on what food you're eating, based on exercise, based on a lot of different factors. And by the way, muscle weighs more than fat. So if you're building muscle, that's adding weight while you're simultaneously burning fat, which is subtracting weight. It's a dynamic number. It's not something you need to look at every dang day, in my opinion. But what you do need to do is control your inputs every single day, consistently with the right attitude over time, and I guarantee you, you will lose weight. You don't need to look at the scale every single day. That's the output. Forget that. Focus on the input. Your water consumption, your exercise, the food you're putting in your mouth, and your attitude. Do that consistently, and watch what happens in 30, 60, 90 days. Wow, start to lose weight. Fall in love with the process. Marry the process. Marry the process. Divorce the result. It's not that dramatic. You don't need to divorce the result. You do need to know where you're going. We talked about that. Your target's very important. But what's most important is focusing on those inputs, baby. Where can you put the inputs in today to move your life in the right direction? That's all I got for you today. Hey, listen, if you're not part of our Discord community, hop in. We got mindset training like this. We've got so much information that we share with people on how to make money in crypto and traditional finance and trading and buying different crypto assets and narrative trading and swing trading and all kinds of different things. And we've got so much more coming down the pipeline as well. It is an epic community. We'd love to see you there. If you go to DeFiancyDiscord.com, DeFiancyDiscord.com, you can hop in. It's free. We would love to see you there, have you engaged there, and have you a part of our vibrant community. Make it a great day. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.